What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's enjoying Gears of War Reloaded. I've been enjoying it. It's definitely smoother than UE, but I want to discuss my thoughts and opinions on crossplay because I've heard rumors now when Gears of War Reloaded releases, you can now turn off crossplay. So console gamers are now have the option to whether or not they decide they want to go against PC gamers or not. There's definitely going to be some benefits and negatives towards that, but my personal opinion, this is mostly going to be negatives because I actually think this is a bad decision TC's making. If you guys remember back in the day in Gears 4, it was very frustrating to be a PC gamer because console gamers had the option to turn off crossplay. Plus, if you guys really remembered, the game had driver issues. So if you didn't download a particular driver in general, you were going to crash like at least an hour in the gameplay or less, which is very frustrating to be a PC gamer. I had to go through all those things, and I'm lucky that I was able to build a YouTube channel around Gears 4, plus downloading the old drivers because it was not easy to record gameplay and footage for you guys when I started my YouTube channel during the Gears 4 days. And if you guys remember, also in Gears 5, you had the option to turn off crossplay at the beginning of the game, but then they realized that this was hurting both console and PC gamers because later down the road, well, actually, Gears 5 was such a dog shit ass game that people were leaving, and the population went so downhill. Like, I mean, so downhill that TC finally decided to make the decision to force crossplay, which was good. And honestly, that was a really smart decision. But let me explain something. I don't disagree with anybody. I don't disagree with pro players. I don't disagree with console players that mouse and keyboard is an advantage. For fucking sure it is. Like, if you master mouse and keyboard in Gears of War, you're going to be a different animal. Like, landing shots are going to be easier. However, majority of PC players in Gears of War, I want to say 95% of PC gamers are on controller. Mouse and keyboard has a very strange skill gap because of the movement is extremely awkward on mouse and keyboard. Like, anybody who picks up mouse and keyboard in Gears of War, you're not going to be able to like master of getting kills or laying shots accurately. You're gonna have a very difficult time of learning the movement of Gears of War. So majority of people are not really going to lean towards MK. So you know what I mean? Like, I still don't understand the thought process of turning off crossplay because we're at this point we're kind of running around in circles of like. Well, here's the thing. I think TC did this because now PlayStation players can now play with Xbox players. So they probably made that decision then. But the thing is, again, the majority of PC players are on, controller. And now it's, like right now as I speak, mouse and keyboard is actually really difficult to use in Gears of War Reloaded /UE. It's a very awkward game. And on top of that, you can't keybind separately your movement. So it's just awkward and weird to play Gears of War on PC. So luckily, I'm lucky because I learned how to play MK on default settings. I never keybind my settings separately, so I know a lot of people who are familiar with my YouTube channel know I've been playing Gears of War mouse and keyboard on default settings. So I'm lucky that I'm kind of a step ahead above everybody in terms of movement. But I know a lot of PC players who play mouse and keyboard are frustrated with that reason. So that's like another thing why I don't understand why TC's allowing console players to turn off crossplay unless they're saying that or admitting that there's no way they can stop PC hackers, which is pretty darn pathetic in my opinion, because there's way more popular games out there that are able to consistently ban cheaters from playing, like for example Overwatch or Counter-Strike. There's many other games out there that's just putting Gears of War to shame. Like, there's no doubt that Gears of War, like, I kind of feel like TC doesn't put a lot of effort in banning cheaters. So in my opinion, it's not a console versus PC issue. It's just this, coalition themselves. But I think the smartest decision TC should have done was just wait it out and see how many people are playing on PC and Xbox and PlayStation, and then make the decision to enable crossplay. But now, again, as I said before, we're just running around circles, and I'm I'm sure that later down the road, people are not going to play this game a lot. Usually, let's admit, boys, let's just admit for a second that it doesn't matter what Gears of War you're playing, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's not a lot of people playing Gears of War. It's a rare breed of game where diehard fans want to play the game. It's not popular as, it's not as popular as Fortnite or even Call of Duty, for example. Let's just face that. And there's a big chance it's going to happen. And then again, because of crossplay, it's going to be very difficult and for PC players to find games. So it kind of feels like TC's backstabbing the PC community. And on top of that, PC is very expensive. You know what I mean? Like way more expensive than console. So I was like, there's some diehard Gears of War fans who demand to play the game as smooth as possible, and the only way you're going to have that is on PC. I mean, don't get me wrong, PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox series, they run very smooth also, but there's people out there that want to put more money into their resources. So I don't know, it is what it is. They want to make this stupid decision by all means. Anyway, I am very excited to play Reloaded. I am excited to go away from Gears 5 because I am not a fan of that game no more. Well, actually, deep down inside, I've never been a fan of Gears 5. What else? I'm excited to play Execution. I always thought it was a better game mode, but I understand why it didn't really fit in Gears of War 5. Yeah, I'm just excited to play a game that requires more skill because let's face it, I know UE is not exactly like Gears 1. However, it's very, very close to Gears 1, and that game requires way more fucking skill than Gears 4 and Gears 5. So I'm excited to play a game that requires more skill and more fun and more traditional towards the older Gears games. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below my YouTube channel and let me know what are your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them from you guys. Do you guys think this is for the best, or do you guys think that TC is going to make a very bad decision? I'll tell you one thing. If this succeeds, Emergence Day is going to obviously in day one have the option to have crossplay. Again, like I wouldn't care about crossplay if I could find games consistently on PC, but you know, like I explained earlier in this video, I don't like this, this decision. On top of that, one last thing, there's a lot more pro gamers out there are playing on PC. And also there's some pro gamers that are on Xbox and they probably don't care about turning off crossplay, so that's like another thing that I forgot to mention in this video. So, very interesting take. But anyway guys, comment below and let me know.